me tell Tamika. Because originally she was meeting me at my job at 1.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's name? I'm gonna just come get her around. It's probably gonna be like around 1,
Okay.
but I'll let you know when I'm on my way.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot, look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young, hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day, you cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight, baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait, and when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay, stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me, walked in with the whole team and we riding on it, more action and no talk, I went quiet on it.
Yeah.
I don't want pulse and wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones, cause that's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pockets. Look at the flex.
I don't know where our shirts at that we wore to Atlanta with these at.
Oh, those PlayStation shirts?
Yeah, that's what it says.
I don't know. I haven't seen them since then either.
Yeah, I looked at
Private
it.
jet, private pilot, look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young, hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day, you cannot run with me, boy, baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait,
I should have just transferred over to your car, but I didn't think. Unless, I mean, we could take my car if you want me to. Oh yeah, I didn't move it over to your car because I took my car this morning. Oh, you found him.
Just as I know what I'm waiting.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, 2 pairs should work.
Where's all your clothes at from Atlanta? I know we took them out, but I just want to bed.
I put them up.
You gotta grab your swim trunks.
Yeah, I grabbed them out the.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Right there. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day. 58's the mic.
2nd and 9 now. Now they go screen. It's complete.
No.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Bears. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
And 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
What you got?
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I got you. I got you.
Now they try the right side here. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Out, out, 70 Lions. Crash.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Hey, check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Not today. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front, lofted it to the runner, and now not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Hawk 70. Hey, watch the slant. 58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. We got to get the...
They'll run on 1st down. Winters, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Second and 11.
I'm coming. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook.
That's somewhere over here.
You said you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Panther 60. 58's the Mike. Check Mike.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I'm coming. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Squeeze, double.
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Man, I got you. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check, 56. Here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Ready, break. 56 is the mic. Let's go, one more.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
At the 6-yard
Just a
line.
gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
Playing hard.
First and goal from the 6.
19 Tiger. Rip left, rip left. Mike 56, Mike 56. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. You want this?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going. He's got a man. Complete. 20. Touchdown, Chicago. John Ross, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Ross on the return. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Open man is Komet, the tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They're going to look to throw. Off to Geis on the screen. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, y'all, are you still going to Eclair?
And that is
Yeah.
Okay. What time y'all leaving?
Probably finna be leaving out here in the next hour.
2 catches, 2
Oh,
touchdowns
okay, I want to
here
get
so
your shit.
far. And the Bears
You didn't go to work?
have taken the lead.
Yeah, I went to work. I just got home probably like 20 minutes ago because I got somebody to end up covering during the morning too.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I still have to go. I still have to
I'm
go.
here at 2, so.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I still have to go and get what do you call it? I still have to go and do the payroll and stuff. So.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay, well, then all right, y'all be safe and then let me know when y'all make it there.
Okay, I will.
All right, love you.
All right, love you too. Later.
All right, later.
Bears 13, Jaguars 7. Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Come on, fellas.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. Come off the ball hard.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
It's a party now. 58.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Coming to you. Coming to you.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete on the deep ball. Brings up 4th down.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming for you.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Taken in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11 now.
Check, 47. Wrap it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. All day,
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 47's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
I'm coming after you. Mike 56, Mike 56. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Mike's 47.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long.
Check nine.
And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with third and long.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
He'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
19 Tiger. Keep it up. Check 4, go.
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Okay.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
You said my stuff is packed and it's okay? Okay. 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 Should have been somewhere over here, I believe.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Yeah, this will be a Jaguars first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 58's the mic. 58.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
We can put it on when we
So
go
they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it
As far as going
as
in,
this one's in the air.
Yeah, I packed the kids' jeans first.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to
I thought I'm like, she just
every
wanted to
time
go
you
get
throw
her
an
hair.
interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last
That's pretty
run.
much it. I can get everything else. I think you got everything.
They'll run with Gillis. That he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation. When you're up in the 4th quarter, they're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away.
They all in those baskets. Yeah, I can wear them. Is the Nike ones in there? No.
Yeah, please.
Those aren't Nike. No. I can't fit those.
Too big?
Too little.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've
Yeah,
sort of
the flag
lost
ones
their
is
way,
fine.
partner.
That's
How do
fine.
they recalibrate and get
Trump
this
ain't our
proverbial
president.
train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. it simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. 7 yards there and a first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll look to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Well, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Credit that sack to Robert Quinn.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
4 down, 85, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Here we go. Come on, run.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Rob is so extra.
Defensively did not. Is that
When I got a
really a big
7-1-5.
factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk
Like
about
Rob,
it, the more
like
that you
Rob?
emphasize it, the more sometimes
You about 7 with that Chicago number?
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Probably up to something.
Ready? Bronco 80. Get in the weight room. Check.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Back to AJ's body wash. I got one of yours on Nike's. Now AJ turns on some usual.
Okay.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Let's go, defense.
And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
26.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case...
And now here is another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Get ready.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Hawk 70. I'm coming. Check.
Playing somebody. It's only 30 seconds left.
Hey, check Street. Check 47. Yo.
What bags?
Yo. 47's the mic.
No, that's what I had got. I gotta put it up.
Stick with it on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Yeah.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 40.
They was all
After the run
unplanned.
for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I had put all the stuff away.
47 Mike. 47. You must be dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And firing a deep ball for Komet. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
17.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
I really don't know. I think it comes next week sometime.
That's like worst case scenario.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offense.